Welcome to the friendly island. Saint Martin. Yeah.
Okay, guys, this is last sport. Yay! Welcome to Saint Martin.
Thank you, my friend.
Yes.
Welcome to the friendly island Saint Martin. كما يا حوات كلاتكم دحندو كما يحوكم كيروس كاب ترافلز ويز كيروس مباركس حجي لما بزيا سين مارتن تبهال عدي متينا لنا حنتي ايلاند خوينا جن كلب تعدي فرقاناي داتش فرقا دماناي فرنش. It's about 33 square miles. سلازي حجي نهلت زيا مركب سلام تحتنا بزيا وانا ختما ناي داتش سايد فيليبسبرغ ابيا داغيرا دلا كم زتريوا دلهم كالوت ون there's a nice celebrity لحنتي بترما I don't know نايمنا anyways حجي وطينا خب مركب نخيلا لنا نبزيا كتما خنري امباري انتي كم دقات منا قاله خلينا خصاب موداتها بحنساب نصلح لحردا فتينا يا زي فيديو دبا لايك كومنت سبسكرايب قالهم كبار هاي نحمقينا حجهم زبولكم بفيليبسبرغ هنا داكيرا دلا زي ايرودم تينا فرنش سايد ما ماري غوتا إدبالتي وانا ختما ناون كخيد كفتنه كريكم كفتنه بعقم ناسكه فحسهم مورال قال سبسكرايب لايك كومنت قال لهم كبار هاي نحن اوكي مبار نخيد نتصل زيا كم زين كلنا مبزحتنا قريبا عدتات قوبوت خبيبه دلا زياو سو سي ديما مبارح ماركس حجبتنا بورتي اريا قلبت احنا لنا كابزنابتي وانا ختماخت كيد it's about 15 minutes walk way water taxi توسط عليها so ديامو زجينا بتناي port area you know درجة هلو similar مبزحته زي ناي jewelry stores ناي souvenir stores كلمات هذا مالتي.
My name is Lionel. Lionel, yeah.
Lionel,
Okay. The taxi number is 360.
316, okay?
360.
360.
360.
60.
Yeah.
360.
Yeah.
That's the
Anyone need Wi-Fi?
Yes, please.
I have it. So I have it for you guys here.
Right.
That's great.
I'm gonna give it to you, the password.
Okay.
Taxi 360, then give you the password, then you can have it. And right now we are leaving the port, okay? The name of the port is Dr. C.A. Wattick Cruise Cargo Facilities. Okay?
And this is
Now-
the only dock, right?
Yeah, this is the only cruise port for the cruise ships. Watty, the gentleman named Watty, he was a politician that was instrumental in attracting tourism to the island. To the island in the 1950s. Okay? He started tourism on the island. That's why they made the port here in order to. Now, leaving the port, this port was opened in the year 2001 on January 27th. They opened the port here on the Dutch side of the island. Now you see the first walker on the left-hand side. They are walking going towards the tongue area, Phillipsburg, the capital of the Dutch side, which is take about 15-20 minutes walking distance. Okay? You can walk on the left-hand side to the tongue or vice versa. The capital of the Dutch side is called Phillipsburg. Where you got a name from, I will explain you. The first appointed lieutenant governor on the island in the 1600, his name was John Phillips. Where they get a birth from? Why is it birth? Birth is when the Dutch is called a town or state or city. They call it birth. Like a town, they call it birth. So in rice, they say it's Philipsburg, Philipstown. Okay? Philipstown in Dutch. That's the name of the Dutch side of the island, of the capital. How many people live in here? We have 90,000 people between the French and Dutch. The whole island is 37 square miles, while the French side is 21, the Dutch side is 16 square miles. What we do here is only tourism. That's our main pillar. The economy is only a tourism economy. No factories, no agriculture, so. See all the supermarkets here around the island are all owned by Chinese. They control all the supermarkets on both sides of the island. The Chinese control all the supermarkets throughout the island. Here on the left, you see there's a tongue area. We'll be coming through there when we go back to the ship, come back later on during the day. Now these white buildings here is where we have the tax office and the hygiene department for the Dutch side of the island. These buildings here. It's commercial buildings here. That's a small village called Over the Bank. Over the Bank village. The one there, that's also commercial. The blue one there, that's our social department offices in this building here. The social workers, the doctors, and the pension, everything, all those offices are all located in there. And the next one there, that's the educational department building. Then here's the School of Tourism on the left. The roundabout we're going to approach it, it's called the Freedom Roundabout. When they freed the slave on the Dutch side in 1748. This roundabout is in commemoration of that. Okay? Now, this is a part of the Great Salt Pond that remain. While in the middle of the Great Salt Pond, there's where we have our landfill for the Dutch side, where they bring the garbage and dispose of it in the middle of the Great Salt Pond for now. Now we leave the tongue area. We are in the outskirts of tongue, in the area of Soccer Garden. Area of Soccer Garden. Now in Soccer Garden is where the cruise ships lines and the government have established a city, a little village for the homeless, unfortunate, of people who don't know where to stay, nowhere to sleep, nowhere to go. So they won't be sleeping on the road or begging me or you on the street. So they establish a place. Then go up to the Soccer Garden. All here is Soccer Garden. All these local residential. The dream home here on the island, up in the hills called the Oyster Pond Hills. Now from here we're gonna go sneak in, go into the French side, okay? We're gonna sneak in, go into the French side from here. Notice it, okay?
This is the French, start the French from here.
There you go, see? There you go. Welcome to the French
Welcome to the French side, huh?
Now we are in a different country, guys. We are in a different country.
All right.
Now we are French. Now in this area, ladies and gentlemen, no natives live in this area. The whole area is developed by French Europeans. On the French side, the French Europeans came and conquered all the island, conquered most of the land from their forefathers. The forefathers were here, and they came back and reclaimed the father's, grandfather, grandparents' property, and they developed it. So the pond there is the pond. We're gonna make our first stop, motor stop, and then hurry up. We can come off, make some pictures of the area, and then we're gonna continue onward. All over there, the west side is oyster pond here. There's a beach here called Carolita Beach. They had a hotel in here, used to be called Carolita Hotel. Carolita Hotel. St. Bart's, where all the celebrities, movie stars, and those well-to-be go and spend a vacation there. It's very expensive there for me and you, who are not accustomed spending luxury viewpoint. We're gonna stop here if you guys gonna get to take some pictures.
That's the French side.
Sorry.
Hello from Saint Martin, the French side of the island.
All here is La Majorstelle, locally residential area. You know where the hurricane hit in 2017? Here's the Parisian open marketplace. See here? Everything imported from Martinique and Guadeloupe. Comes on boat here in Dominica to bring it. They have supermarket, Chinese supermarket. Owned by French Europeans. They used to have a nude beach. Used to have a nude beach on that beach, but the hurricane destroyed it. The hurricane took when they're leaving, and when they come in and when they're leaving. Making sure you don't, no unwanted folks wander in this area at night. They rent the house, lease the house out, so people come and spend vacation or what. The out villas, you can go online to find www.orient villas. Some folks they rent their villas out for who want to come and spend a week or a couple of days or a month or so. Out here is commercial area for the day in case you're living down here. Have a commercial area you can come and buy or go to shop or whatever you need to buy down here, go to the restaurant, whatnot. This is the commercial area for the villa down here. Okay?
Alright, I'm about to enjoy this beautiful fresh coconut water from Saint Martin. This is the French side, right? How do you say Saint Martin here? Same? What is it
Second
called?
village.
The village of what?
Sorry?
What is the village called?
Grand Cas.
Brancas.
The Chinese supermarket. Urban Chinese. It's in the village of Grand Cas. So all local residential area, okay? Local residential area. Anguilla. They was getting independent in 1968, but the Anguillians population rebelled. They don't want to be independent. They want to remain under Britain. There's no hills, there's no mountains. It's flat land with a lot of beautiful beaches. They're no bigger than St. Martin. There's no land in St. Martin. They were 48 square miles. St. Martin is only 37 square miles. But they was getting independence, and the population turned down independence. They don't want to be independent. They want to be dependent on Britain up to today. Here we are on the main street in Grand Cas. Commercial main street in Grand Cas. These outlets here, restaurants, are called Lolo restaurants. Locally owned Lolo restaurants, which later on have a lot of folks come here for lunch. Later here we crowded with people having lunch. Okay? Lolo. This is the main street. The school teachers are all imported from Guadeloupe, Martinique, and France. And here where the government building homes for them, for the school teachers. By the St. Bart ferry boat, sitting by the ferry terminal. See that there, the ferry terminal? There's where the ferry boats from Anguilla or from the neighbor island will come and dock. There's one there, yes. See one ferry from Anguilla there? From Anguilla, the ferry there, see? And the ferry boats from Anguilla, see there? Now, on the left hand side, some French European restaurant here, see? On this side, French Europeans, 2 of them, 3 of them. And then we're gonna stop here for half an hour, folks, down on the waterfront. Now we get for half an hour. This one goes supermarket there. Marshall area, Marigan, center of town, which are closed today on Sunday. What's so special about 11 November? They claim on the 11th of November, Christopher Columbus discovered the island of St. Martin on the second voyage to the Caribbean. Christopher Columbus is 1848 on the monument, right? Well, here's the Maho Beach. The Poplar Beach on the dock side. Yeah, lots of folks come and sit. See the kind of choppy today. See, it's not so calm, but it's kind of choppy. Usually it's very calm. Usually it's very calm. It's kind of choppy today. See the runway there?
Yeah.
Beach here, the runway's right there.
Welcome to Maho Beach, St. Martin, Dutch side.
Operating. Rainforest or the Flying Dutchman zip lining operating from up in there. The highest and steepest zip line in the world. Right? It's a new general hospital, look at it. New general hospital. This is what they're in the school there. Most of the stores are closed because of this is a letter pure.
All right, good people in Barkas Kamzi Drahuma St. Martin. It was nice. Bzinai Dutch and my French side of Kultiu Hena. It was really good. So let's see. حتى فتيهم هذا فيديو لما لايك كومنت سبسكرايب قالوا مقبرين أحمد حوهم كيروس كاب ترافلز with Kiros. Take care, peace.